You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Live fans, we're going to be talking about the NBA and jab mandates. Now, we've done many videos on the NFL when it actually comes to mandates. Guys, we're not a fan of mandates. We believe it should be up to you if you want to get the jab or not. And we don't believe that your job should actually be jeopardized if you actually refuse to get the jab. Now, we saw in the NFL where Isaiah McKenzie has now bent the knee and got the jab pretty much against his will because he actually got fined for violating NFL COVID protocols. Now, in this case, guys, we're not going to be talking about the players. We're going to be talking about NBA referees. Now, the NBA referees do have a union, but however, the NBA referees now will need to get the jab in order to work next season. Now, when it comes to the players, we know that the NBA Players Union would never bend a knee to any type of vaccine mandate. We know that there's players out there that do not want to get the jab. But when it comes to referees, they must bend the knee. So we're going to be diving into all of that, folks, in this video. But first, make sure you guys go over and check out the Black and White Network podcast. All the videos that we put up, the audio actually goes up on the podcasting platform. It is growing like crazy here. You can see here, you can get it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever. And also, if you want, you can support us on a monthly basis with a subscription to the Black and White Sports Podcast. And with that, it's only $4.99 per month. You actually get private podcasts over there. We have one already up, and it's about a certain kind of scandal that's going on at Ole Miss. And we cannot talk about that on YouTube or anywhere else, but we can make it a podcast just for subscribers over there. So go ahead and check all of that out. Let's dive into this. NBA to require all referees to be vaccinated. Interesting. It says here, bearing certain exemptions, every NBA referee on the floor next season will be vaccinated. The NBA announced Saturday that it has reached an agreement with the National Basketball Referees Association to require all referees be vaccinated for the 2021-22 season unless they have a medical or religious exemption, as well as any recommended boosters. So they're even going into the boosters. Now, we know that the boosters are not authorized yet, but I believe that's going to be coming anyway. Now, it's interesting. They say if you have a religious exemption. Now, guys, if I'm not mistaken, I believe you can pretty much make up your own religion or just say you're part of this religion here, because we know that there's certain religions out there that are definitely much anti-vax. Okay? It just is what it is. So how is it that NBA referees, how are they actually going to validate that they're a part of a certain religion and they cannot get the jab? I'm not really sure. But it says here, referees who do not get vaccinated will be ineligible to work games. So pretty much they will be fired for next season. And going forward, I'm not really sure. Let's just focus on next season. Then we'll have to see what happens after that. But the NBA did make an announcement here. It says NBA announces required vaccinations for referees. This is on Twitter here. The NBA announced today it has reached an agreement with the National Basketball Referees Association requiring vaccinations for all referees working NBA games during the 2021-22 season. The agreement specifies that all referees must be fully vaccinated unless they have a religious or medical exemption. The referees have also agreed to take any recommended boosters. Any referee who does not get vaccinated is not exempt, will be ineligible to work games. Now, interesting on that, because the players, like I said before, the players union will never, I believe, make every single player get vaccinated. I believe that LeBron James is pretty much hesitant on this too, because he was actually asked about his vaccination status. And he said, that it'll be a family decision. So I don't know if he's got it or not. And personally, I really don't care. I don't care about anybody's vaccination status, because when it comes down to it, I do believe in your freedoms, and this whole vaccine mandate to get it or not to get it, it has become so political. And it's sad that this is actually happening, because I believe that this vaccine mandates and the politics behind it, I believe is just destroying society. I really don't like it. It says here, the announcement adds another group to the growing list of NBA employees required to be vaccinated. It was reported on Friday that the league will require vaccinations for all employees who interact with players and referees, including coaches, front office staff, medical staff, security, team communication staff, and scorers. But here's the problem. You're going to require for them, but not the players. But yet, players can also spread the virus to these people too. So you're going to make all these people get vaccinated, but yet not the players, and they can still interact with the players if they got the jab, but not all the players are going to get the jab. I see a problem with this. I really do. Teams including the Miami Heat and Sacramento Kings have also required all employees to be vaccinated, while some teams are requiring fans to provide proof of vaccination to enter their arenas. Now, guys, if a team really wants you to show your papers to go to a game, that's up to you. But for me, there is no way in hell I'm going to be showing them any kind of papers to attend a basketball game, because my vaccination status, that's between me, my family, and my doctor. It is not the business of these professional teams. Pretty much the only on-court NBA employees not required to be vaccinated are the players, just like I mentioned, who incidentally have the strongest union negotiating with the league. However, NBA PA Executive Director Michelle Roberts told Yahoo Sports Vincent Goodwill in July that 90% of league's players have been vaccinated. But you see here, folks, they're not requiring the players to do it. But if you're just some lower level employee or referee in this case, you better get the jab or you cannot work. But if you're a player and you don't want to get the jab, you're still going to be able to keep your job. I don't like this. I don't like any kind of mandates, because you run into situations like this. Because the regular employees of NBA teams, they don't have the union backing them like this. They really, really don't. But what do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of the NBA mandating that all referees get the jab or not work next season? Now, from reading this, I haven't heard about any type of weekly testing or anything like that if these referees don't want to get the jab. But maybe we'll get more information on that going forward. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, or black and white live fans, I should say. Let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to Black and White Live, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.